3, 2, 1.
Alright, and half one, game one is underway. I think it's the first time I'm seeing Blockwork Orange's jerseys here. They've got them set up for both red and blue. And Badger gets the first grab of the game. Blocks by Curry, not enough. Gets returned in base. Transilio is a interesting map. Usually you have some stalemates in majors, and then power-ups really break things open. And there goes the bomb play. Badger gets returned. Didn't want to grab there without Curry being in base. Bright's got some room to work with for center attention. Sunship barely escapes through the portal. He's going for the top boost through the gate. Badger not on the button, but Curry's there. And now we have the first round of power-ups. Badger gets a tag pro. Ishii has a juice, and Bright just has to stay alive with this rolling. Badger pushing out really far with his tag pro. Bright goes through the gate as last resort, and we have a cap for Blockwork Orange. Ego and Badger have a nice battle over by the bomb. See if he can make use of it. Curry gets the grab using the top bomb route, right where Daffodil's sitting. And now pops are spawning. Hark bans mids there. Looks like Typro for Freak, Juice for Badger, and Typro for Ishii. Yep. This should favor center of attention here. Or sorry. We have a Blockwork Orange. It's a tough name to say. Blockwork Orange. Freak grabs with his tag pro. Little boost there off the kill. Curry immediately returned off the spawn. Sunships returned with 4 people in base. Next round of powers, we got 2 tag pros yet again, this time to opposite teams. Freak trying to stay alive with his rolling bomb intact, enough to grab. They'll have to get past one at least. Tag pro spawning for Blockwork Orange in base, and bomb play does not work out there. But Badger's out, right into Daffodil again. I think it's the second or third time Daffodil's just been sitting right in the boost lane. Got bombs up. Bright taking advantage, trying to get some space. While Badger's coming in, just straight in. He's got 2v1 blocks now. Sunships needs to work hard to get around the blocks. Not going to be enough, and we have 2-0 here for Blockwork Orange. Now here comes Daffodil. Gets returned from behind by Ishii, and we have power battles that are ruining the regrab chain here. Badger doesn't care about pups, he's out bottom. Needs to get through gate, but gets slowed down enough to get returned from behind. Now Ishii bombing across top to cut off Bright. Not gonna get there in time, no. Freak needs to stay alive for a couple seconds. Bright gets returned, Freak gets around to Ego. Ishii pushing back hard to get Sunships on the bomb. Sunships is out. And both flag carriers have some space right now. Curry tries to go to the top gate route again, but Badger not on the button sufficiently. Now Ego out top, but bumps into Sunships. Badger getting cornered. 3 defenders chasing him right now. Could be big news if you can get a boost route through them all, but not going to happen. Power battle. Mid's first. That's surprising. Mid's a tag pro. The juice for each team after that. So Bright looking to use his tag pro here. Grabs, trying to clear out the juice at least. Now Sunchips gets a good grab off that. Out top. Badger sitting on button to cut him off. Sunchips dodges one snipe there from behind. Now Bright needs to clear out at least one of these two or cancel the juice. It's too hard for Sunchips to get around. Bright should have a bomb out of base, but Freak is perfectly positioned to intercept that and slow him down enough. That was the second bomb, out bottom. Curry going back for anti-read, looks like. Oh, she got to the timers on that boost there. Perfectly timed. He was just going for the straight line return, but the boost certainly helped. We have two tag pros here for center of attention, and a rolling on Curry. Could be trouble here. Curry's got a grab with his rolling against the tag pro, perhaps. Sunchip's not letting him through with undefused. There it is. Now Curry, OD with the rolling bomb there. Daffodil in the gate. Easy return there. Both teams trying to brute force their way through that stalemate there. Still completely reset. And we have power up battle mid first. Looks like center of attention gets two tag pros again. Ego's just gonna sit on the flag with that. Sunchips helping Bright grab. Clearing out his back route. And we have Bright coming in. Good boost block by Daffodil, Bush Badger out of the way. And we have a one cap game. Sunchips able to get a grab off the bomb, but stuck in the back corner. Curry also gets a grab. Both flag carriers trying to make some space. Curry gets a boost route through the gate. Bright looked to kiss there until Badger knocked the flag carrier out of the way. Now Ego flaccid, so we have another reset before power battles here. Ishii just gets a straight, clean route through mid after the big diversion of the power battles. Daffodil 3v2, but Ego's got a juice to work with. Nothing happening. Sunchips gets the regrab out top, bottom perhaps. Yeah, it goes bottom route. Looking to just boost, combine all the boosts, almost gets the perfect corner, but misses it by a fraction of a pixel there. Bright and Sunchips working the regrab here. Sunchips nowhere to go. Bright took out mid boost there for Sunchips. Sunchips would have an easier chance of grabbing, but Freak baits him to it. We got juice on Freak and rolling in the top base and a tag pro for Bright here. See if they can get out. Needs to kill the juice. Bomb play certainly helps. There we go. Sunchips out past you. Bright coming in possibly to help out. But we have a return there by Blockwork Orange. Now Bright just needs to grab and get out here. Button not quite there, and it must not have been communication to Daffodil. They needed to hit button for him. Now Badger out by a pixel. Brings it down and around. Curry gets the assist there on that return.
3, 2, 1.
Not enough time or space for Daffodil on the final cap. So we end up with a 2 cap difference, 3-1. Looks like we'll have an extended break here. Someone's using the bathroom and also restarting their computer. Alright, about to get underway here in half 2, game 1, half 2. Have 2 cap difference here for Centra attention to make up. They are the number 1 seed. They've already clinched a playoff spot, so they might have been slacking this week in scrims, but might also just be they finally met an opponent that matches them.
Three, two, one.
First grab goes to Curry. I don't know what happened to the Blockwork jersey there, but it'll be missing this half. Bright, out off the handoff, has a boost to work with. Stuck in front of 3 right now. Has to boost back to let Sunchips get and possibly power-ups here. Bright doing a good distraction with the power-up. Sunchips has a rolling regrab. Uses it immediately to defuse. That spawn's going to cause him troubles here in a second. I don't know if you can see it. And Tag Pros kissed, it looked like, so nothing much happened with this round of power-ups. Both Tag Pros clearing out base efficiently. Curry with the rug grab, has space and the portals to work with. Needs to get around the block of Badger, but Ayo goes up for a snipe. Nice job. That was Bright getting spawn killed off the bomb. Power up battles. Looks like mid is on time with bottom right and top is a little late. Juke Juice rolling and Juke Juice. So Blockwork orange. Trying to make use of their 2 Juke Juices, but Rolling Bomb actually put to use to kill Badger there. Badger and Curry set up for OD. Blocks by Ego. Bomb play now by Bright. Misses the portal, goes around to top now. Walking it in, 2v2. Freak trying to boost it on time, misses the boost, walks in slowly. Ishii provides enough time for Curry and Freak to lock down the return. Now Sunchip's out past 1. Going through gate, it looks like Ego has it. He's got the trust. Doesn't go through gate. Alright. We've got Sunchips going back through the gate finally, but doesn't have the right path and completely misses the cap there. Need to be a little more efficient on his route through the gate. Bright doubling back for the Juke Juice, it looks like. Yep. We have a tag pro on Ishii. That's going to cause some troubles here in a second. We get there in time. Bright wrapping around, going through portal. Nothing much happening. 3 people in front of him, stuck in a corner. Ego with a double return off of boost. One of them on a tag pro. That's going to help Sunchips out a lot here. We have 3v1. Sunchips needs to survive a couple of blocks, but a couple of nudges here and there. They get the return. Now Freak out top gets return. Ishii regrab. Has a boost on Ego. Ego misses the snipe because he didn't realize the boost coming that fast. Ego going back for anti-re. Daffodil wraps around, gets behind. Now Bright has to grab. Bright grabs and is out to the corner boost. Lets Freak whiff a little bit and now walks bottom. Has the bottom boost and bottom gate open. And Bright able to bring it in for Centra attention, make it a 1-cap game. 6 minutes to go. Ishii out top. Gets returned just in time by Sunchips. Looks like Bright and Freak are the ones with the remaining power-ups. Bright uses to grab against Freak with the Juke Juice. Good block on Sunchips and Ego. Wow, good double block there. Badger needs to stay alive. Brings it back all the way to blue base. Gets returned by Ego. Now Ego's got the snipe anti-re. Bright juking around, trying to avoid being sniped. Gets Ishii to overcommit hard to the left with the boost. He's got 2 to beat. Blocks aren't set up well for him though, so he'll have to do another lap, but the bomb's coming up. Wonder if he knows that. Bright beats another. Badger going to the bomb now. Not enough room. Freak grabs and goes right into the spawning players. Power-ups here. Badger already sitting up mid. Daffodil and Bright fighting for that, and Sunchips wins a 2v1 tag pro. That's gonna hurt Blockwork's motivation there and the pups. And we got 2 tag pros for Centra retention. Sunchips grabs. Bright staying alive around all those poos there. Sunchips rushing the button just in time, and Bright ties the game up 3-3. Sunchips, oh my gosh. Incredible play by Daffodil to get through gate there. And it leads to a cap. Sunchips lifting weights in the practice week. That play, wow, that's huge. And another good blocks, but not the roll for Sunchips off the corner. He had it set up to roll it down the right wall. Tag pros all around. 2 of them to Blockwork orange though. One will be on D, one will be on O. So Bright will have to kiss one of them, it looks like. There's the tag pro kiss. Nullifying the power-ups this time. Bright grabbing without any support there. Sunchip's now stuck on his own. But bomb's coming up for him just in time for when Bright gets back. So Blockwork, after a strong start, down 3-0 in the second half, down 1 overall in the game. Sunships 1v2 on the pup, definitely gonna lose that one this time. Juke goes to Ishii, Ego grabs a tag pro really early, just burned 5-6 seconds out before he even saw another enemy. Right, gets rid of grab out bottom, has the bomb worked with, goes across gate into the waiting defense and OD. Not a room. Sunships against the anti-rear freak. Freak locks it down. Ego and Badger have the bomb timed. Sunships almost out through gate. Right, makes enough room for himself. He gets a nice corner off that boost. Needs to cut back there because Ishii is starting in the snipe. Now Sunships tag pro mid. And there's a tag pro in red base as well. So those will cancel out each other. Nothing happening with Centra of Attention's tag pro. But it's really Blockwork that needs to grab here, but Ego locking it down with the juke juice. There's the tag pro kiss to let Bright out past 1. Usually slows him down enough. Freak's got out now. But the boost is there. Bright gets returned just in time. Keeping it a 1-cap game, but Sunships starting to get revenge on that, and there it is. 2 caps up now by Centra of Attention. Sunships coming in again. Gate was wide open, he could have kept going, it looked like. Rolling bomb for Curry. Mid, also another rolling bomb. Takes out 3 players off that rolling bomb. RBOP and tag pro going for Badger. That's what Blockwork needs. Imbalance of power-ups right here. Badger grabs a little too early for Curry to do anything with that. Curry's now stuck between Daffodil and Ego. Sunships out past 3 after the flaccid by Blockwork Orange now surely over for game 1. Strong comeback by Centra of Attention to lock down the second half. 5-0.
3, 2, 1.
Seven pups for Ego leading the charge there. So after one game, Centra of Attention maintaining their number 1 seed. Blockwork Orange haven't done anything to improve their playoff chances yet. 0 points so far. They need definitely at least 1 point this next game. Hopefully 3 points though, to have a good enough chance at securing playoff spot. They still have an unplayed game though, which is making it so that their playoff spot is still uncertain. Their week 6 game never played yet. never mind, it's live.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, maybe it is a test, maybe it isn't. We'll see what happens, but I'm certainly streaming it. And it was indeed a test. Alright, the game's launching for real here in a second.
Three, 2.
Alright, this is the real deal. Game 2, half 1. We've got a test meme going between the players now. Curry's out top, has the boost route. Not enough people in base though to let him get some blocks in, but Badger's out top now. He gets around the block of the base there. Daffodil rushing back hard. Bright's out bottom into the gate. And we have power up spawning for the first time in 5 seconds here. We got 2 rollings and a tag pro. Centra is already out though. Let's see if Bright can get some kills. No. Daffodil needs to get a grab here with Bright's tag pro. They're playing conservative here. Center attention. There's the first kill, and I guess Daffodil just entrusts his O there, and Bright gets his own grab off the tag pro boost. Curry's out now on regrab. There's no anti-re there for Centra. Curry looking for a lane. Nowhere to go. Has to take a lap. He's got top boost, but easily cut off there by Daffodil. Both teams just stalling here. They have a flaccid there by center of attention now. Curry gets a boost into base, but the return is delayed enough, so Curry needs to take another lap. Power's responding this time. This could lead to the opportunity. Daffodil with a nice boost into the pub. Here you go with a nice route to stay alive there out top. Daffodil has anti-re set up now. They're going to avoid it to get to the return or support the return. Alright. Center attention. Having momentum right now. Out bottom. Get a cut through gate it looks like. Go through the hole. Bright uses the bomb to grab, stays alive a little longer than he should perhaps here. Doesn't get the split, or certainly wanted it. Badger gets a grab, power-ups are spawning, see if he goes right for base. There you go, chasing down this flag carrier. Actually gets the mid support there to get a tag pro. There you go, Shirley gets a return here. Well, Curry alone on the grab. Daffodil boosted ahead enough, so he's able to slow him down. Curry gets returned. Now, Sunships needs to fight off 3 defenders. Goes right to the first one. Tag Pro's about to kiss here. We're about to run out. Curry with the road grab at bottom with the team tiles. Let's Bright catch up, but Curry somehow avoids it all the way into the base. Now Sunships out past 2, past 3. Badger staying alive. Pups are spawning. Now Sunships is rolling on this flag tile basically. Badger goes for the own kiss. Let's Ishi grab with rolling. Smart play there. Ishi out with rolling intact for another 10 seconds. Sunships staying alive. Ishi return for cap for him. 3, 2, 1. Nope, not gonna happen. Freaking Badger doing work on OD there. Freak can't get past Bright here. Surely. Oh my gosh. Bright got a little bit behind, but eventually caught up. Definitely almost got a half ball behind. Curry, good gate. Now Badger's past 1, past 2. Ayo catches up with the boost, and it's crowded route up top. Oh wow, the right pup really is delayed. I missed that. 37. Sunships escapes the death by Juke Juice using the bomb. Gets way past 2 here. Ishi in some trouble. Freaks in front though to help get the return, it looks like. Get a kiss. Curry had anti-re, but Ego takes care of that with the bomb. Still works out for Blockwork. Orange here with a full reset as Badger boosts in alone. Grabs with the Juke Juice, gets a block on Curry on his way out. And he's stuck between 3 players in a corner. Ego bounces hard into the corner, but Badger's still behind. Ego trying his hardest to get a return on Badger here. Badger finally out past 2, possibly past 3, but Bright catches up. And now we have Tag Pro there for mid. Bright is giving it late by 10 seconds, or 15 seconds to use. Sunships coming in. Gets gated by Freak sitting on regrab. Badger using his Tag Pro. Freak going to come into a clear base, but Curry not going to get the return in time. Good block there by Curry. Ishi out top delays the boost in case Daffodil actually hit that snipe. Now Ishi just needs to decide where the blocks are going to go. Looks like they're opening it up for top. Daffodil has that red right now. Got some banter between the chasers and flag carriers. Gonna need the mods call in here. It's getting a little toxic. Player's not gonna do anything until pups. Let's see if Daffodil goes for mid pup. Now let's let Ishi have it maybe. No, Daffodil rushes in. Badger needs to cover high with the block on Daffodil. And now Ishi. After all that, no caps. It was a long hold. Certainly pads some stats there. Curry needs to get a cap though. That's what wins games. Caps, not hold. Blockwork maintaining their pup. That's delayed. 33. Oof, both Blockwork defenders got stuck behind the block there. Bright almost had his chance out if he kept going left, I think. Surely Centra wins left, yep. Juke Juice mid is a huge battle. It's a rolling, could be used to good effect, but not in time. And Sunships gets out top, past 1, past 2. The power up on the right spawning is such a silly pup. It looks like to be a rolling. Ego now out past 1. Freak stuck up against 2 defenders, possibly being gated here in a second. Avoids that. Now Badger. No boost for him. Yeah, don't jinx it. There's still another 65 seconds. Another round of pups and that 30-second delay pup probably going to be a factor in if there's a cap this game. Tag for Blockwork here. Badger goes back to the help of Curry, but instead just kisses while Ishii grabs with his juke juice. Curry trying to figure out who to kill. It's past 1. Ishii getting way ahead of his tag pro lead, slows down a little bit. Bright starting to snipe, doesn't happen. There's a kill by Curry. That's very important. Now base is clear for Ishii here. Badger, Freak need to catch up in time. Ego stays alive, not enough though. We have a cap. Who said that in the chat that it wouldn't happen? Refine jinxed it. Badger threatened the second cap here.
2.
Could it be? No, no less second caps, but we have a 1 cap lead now for the Blockwork Orange. They had 2 caps leads going to game 1 half 2. Let's see if they can maintain this lead going to game 2 half 2. Look at that hold by Ishii, minute 28. And a cap. Ishii restarting his computer again. Looks like he's been doing this every half, basically. While we're waiting, I put in a good word to the man behind the ticker scores at the bottom. Hopefully those will be updated within the next half. You'll be able to see who's playing and what the scores are, at least for week 7. I think there's only 1 game going on right now. Alright, game 2, half 2 underway here. And the jerseys here really doesn't like Blockwork's jerseys when they swap teams, but red suits them. Blockwork orange. Orange is close enough to red. Badger and Sunship's really battling it out at the top there. Sunships gets a grab. Has room. Ishii hard anti-reblock there. See if he can defend it. He does. And just like that, Blockwork Orange extends their lead. 2 caps. That's good news. Better than game 1 half 2 at least. Sunships spikes himself, trying to avoid the preemptive snipe by Ishii. Ishii plays it perfectly off the boost into Badger there. Now Ishii gets a sort of block on Daffodil. 2v3 Badger brings it all the way back to the L boost. Looking to chain things up here. There's the top boost into the bomb. But Bright's there to cut off the bottom roll. Only bomb kills the red flag carrier there. Curry trying to do a quick grab with his juke juice there, doesn't pay off. Badger set up for the grab off the boost here, but Curry can't get around to the button. That gets Bright past 2. Top, no boost though up there. Curry gets him from behind. Ishii and Freak doing a good job containing Bright. Ishii gets the solo while Freak goes for anti-re. Works out well for them. They have 2 rollings to contest. I can't see what the right is. It's a juke juice for Curry. Ishii defending with his rolling bomb. Badger out top. Curry, juke juice grab right into Ego. Now Bright past 4. And there's a cap to tie up this half. Only 1 more to go for Centra of Attention to bring it all the way back to a tie game. Sunships gets out top, distraction of power-ups, curls it in perfectly timed. Couldn't spare a second there. Power-ups lets him, power petals let him right into a clean base. Got a tie game, 6 minutes left to go, under 6 minutes to go. There you go, looking to get another grab here with this tag pro. 2 tag pros, clears out 1 for Ego, he's through gate, just gonna sit in there for protection. Goes up bottom to the bomb. No space there with 3 players blocking that hole there. Sunships gets a quick gate button. That's a snappy little play. And now Badger trying to split the defenders. Not going to happen. Pups this time go to 2 juices for Centra attention, Tag Pro and Curry. He's got to lead out Badger here out top. Instead, Curry, oh, it actually works out. Badger's out, but Ego close behind. There's the return. Curry not doing anything with the Tag Pro yet. Still no kills on it. Sunchips maintaining the the re-grab train there before Blockwork Orange resets them. And we have a full reset by both teams. Badger out bottom gets cornered. Sunchips and Curry both have the flag, past mid on each of their halves. Ego gets returned, Sunchips just playing attempt to advance. This Juke Juice gets returned by Ishii. Sunchips gets the backward snipe. Daffodil also goes for a backward snipe. That could have been big there for Blockwork. Curry out bottom. Clear lane, it looks like, until he gets close to the flag where there's blocks in. Oh, Centra both go around block outside the gate. Curry trying to wrap it in. Probably gonna go to the bomb here in a second. There's the bomb. Yep, doesn't get there in time. Daffodil delaying a rolling mid that's down to 44 now. Badger has no blocks to work with because they're rolling. Daffodil now out past 2. Flag carriers both in the open. Looking for whichever team gets a solo first. Looks like Ishii's holding down the fort. Ego blocked out. And Blockwork Orange take back their lead by 1 cap. 2 minutes to go. Curry and Bright both fighting for mid way early. Got there like 15 seconds before it even spawns. Left pup, big battle. Looks like Ego just could give up for a grab, but not going to count. But Sunchips wins it anyways. Badger grabs solo with his Juke Juice. Curry trying to help with his Tag Pro, works out. There's near return on Sunchips. There it is. Badger slowing it down. Waiting for a block here. He's got Juke Juice. Oh, that's great play by Curry to spike himself. Clears out Daffodil, and there's a cat. Now Curry out bottom, block's still there high, so you could wrap around left. There's Sunchips though to save the day. Curry still looking for an opening. Going for a snipe, misses it, but Sunchips able to cut off the mistake. 1 minute to go, 1 round of power-ups. Left and right both spawning about the same time. A Badger coming in. Centra attention surely need to win both these pups while also preventing Badger from capping. So Sunchips gets a Juke Juice. Bright set up for mid Tag Pro. Badger walks all the way back to right to get it rolling. How lucky is that? Now he's out. It's a base. It's the wall there. Surely didn't want to do that. Could have had it intact rolling coming to base, but is it going to matter? Yep, it will. Centra attention now need to grab. Bright gets a Tag Pro, Flag Pro grab. Doesn't know where the spawns are. Gets out bottom. Gets immediately returned, and Sunchips blocked down by Badger here. Sunchips trying anything he can to get a grab here. Need a couple caps in a few seconds. Not going to happen. I didn't address it, but we're fine. There it is.
3.
Centra attention do not get a perfect win this season, even with the overtime win. It looks like Blockwork Orange will take 1 loss to them in the 7-week season. Centra retention ends with 1 loss.